Hi. Hello. Okay, now I'm sure you guys are wondering what's going on. This is not my usual place. I'm wearing an apron. My phone is ringing. Hello, James. So really, what's going on? It is life and living and prepping for what might be the imminent shutdown of life, as we've been told to prep for. I just had to go and do at least my shopping to just make sure that we don't know what the future holds. That sounds so deep. What the next couple of days will bring, but everybody just has to prepare and just has to be ready. So I'm in the kitchen. I bought my pepper, I bought chicken. I'm trying to make dinner for today as well. I'm just trying to prep things all over the place. And I thought, you know what? Let's do something out of the ordinary. And let me just take you through my prepping or shutting down routine as regards food. How are you guys? And I know that while, I'm trying to make a light of this situation, what is going on, it's not light at all actually. People are losing their lives, businesses, jobs are being shut down, people are losing their jobs even here in Nigeria. A friend was just telling me today of someone that she knows who called and said he's just been laid off because of what is going on and how it has affected his industry and his sector. Serious things are going on, and truly speaking, what we can just all pray for in the midst of everything is, number one, peace in the midst of the storm, and number two, just the wisdom to know how to continue to take it one day at a time. Everything that we're being told to do, please let's practice it. Keep yourself safe, keep yourself sanitized, keep your hands constantly washed. Truly practice social distancing. If you don't have to go to anywhere that you don't have to go to, don't go. And for me, I've also sort of began to rethink a lot of the things that I do, and my eyes are opening to, so why didn't you used to do this before? Why didn't you used to do this before? This is even leading to more productivity. This is even leading to more efficiency, only because things have had to change and I've had to re-strategize and reorganize, and it's quite interesting. So instead of complaining and murmuring and be all, oh my God, what's going on? No, why don't you look within and examine and analyze the new things that are all around you that you can see through the midst of this crisis. Look, there's something that my husband says, never let a crisis go to waste. What does that mean? In the midst of that whole drama, there are some people that will come out of this, or this whole drama, that will come out of this flying high, and you wonder, is it the same thing? And they'll tell you, can you imagine, this happened, I came up with this, it was in this season I birthed this idea, it was in this season I did this. That is what we should be looking at. That's how we should be thinking. What are the new things in this season? And you might be watching this and maybe you're one of the people who you've lost your job, or you've lost things, or you're a business owner and things are shutting down or about to shut down and things are hard. It is well. In the midst of everything, look for something to be grateful for. I think sometimes when things get really hard, that is when we need to practice conscious gratitude. Count your blessings. Don't focus on what is not happening. Count your blessings and try to focus on what can be happening, or what you can do, or when this is over, how can I come out of it? It can be difficult sometimes, that's just the truth, but we have to make the best of every situation. So yeah, I must tell the truth, I would usually not I wouldn't tie a turban if I'm at home in the kitchen, but my hair was one of those hair days, and I thought to myself, you're recording, why don't you add some pizzazz to it? So yeah, let's do a turban thing. I love to tie scarves. I used to really like to tie scarves, I still do. So this is really for the recording, and I hope that it's achieving its effect. So today, join me in my kitchen. Like I said, I'm just trying to get things together. I stocked up on tomato, I stocked up on chicken, trying to make dinner for today in general, and just let's see how life goes. is just me in the kitchen doing kitchen stuff that needs to be done. Maybe I'll take you guys through some of those things, but it's just really meant to be an encouraging video that just find your peace in the midst of this storm, find your sanity in the midst of all of the drama, find your joy even when it seems like the rain just continues to fall, find God when it seems the hardest or when it seems he's quiet. So what are you doing? What are your lockdown plans? What are your shutdown plans? Now, I'm in my kitchen. I'm wearing an apron. Okay, this lens is not a long lens, but I'll try and change it into a long lens. I always wear an apron in the kitchen, so this is not for recording purposes. I remember someone came to my house once and she said, why are you wearing an apron? I'm like, oh, I'm doing stuff in the kitchen. And she said, so does that mean she wear an apron? And I would usually take it for granted that everybody wear an apron in their houses. I grew up in a house where if you did not wear an apron in the kitchen, kind of a badge that my mother would give you. She did professional catering, so she brings all her professionality to the table even at home. So we had at least 5 or 6 aprons in our kitchen at every time, so that even if she was in the kitchen and maybe 3 of us were in the kitchen, everybody had an apron. You couldn't do anything in the kitchen without wearing an apron, and somehow that really stuck with me, and I can't do anything in the kitchen without wearing an apron. It's just a way of life. So yeah. I definitely might not finish everything today. No, I don't plan to cook stew today, definitely not. But I would clean up my tomatoes and I will grind them. I like to grind my tomatoes at home. I use the blender to grind them. When I was younger, we would grind the tomatoes at awalata. For some reason, I don't know how to say that in English, but the tomato grinding people. I know what my mom used to make us do. We would carry our own water. You know, they have to put water in the, I can't remember what that thing is called, in that thing, and then the water they would use to grind the pepper as well. So my mother would make us carry our own water because she always said you don't know where they're getting their water from. And so I think that kind of stuck with me. But I remember every time we went to grind pepper, people would look at us funny, you know, that look of what are they feeling like, that they cannot use the general water. So growing up and being in my own space and my own kitchen, I just said, you know what, my mind has been so conditioned that I don't think that I can go somewhere and they use their own water. Although I know I've done it a couple of times where I grind pepper in the market and they use their water, but I would rather just be in the comfort of my kitchen and I'll use my blender and I would blend the pepper. So let's get to doing that. Usually if I'm in the kitchen like this, I would be playing music or singing as the case may be. Maybe because I'm recording today, so I'm not playing music. But now that I am thinking about it and talking about it, let's have a song. And oh my god, the perfect song just came to my head. Although there's another song that I'm singing, but let me go and get the song. And let me go and get, what I usually do is my phone, I'll play it on my phone, and then I'll have my speakers blaring, you know, I can quite be, I like loud music. This is another thing that I do when I cook. I eat as I'm cooking. So my macaroni, let's show you guys. The macaroni is done after we finished it, so I'll be cooking from it from time to time. Which is well, we'll be watching our bit. I'll be back. Answer. Let's get out speakers so that we can blast our music. Come back. So today I want to go for something groovy. I have a song that just came out that I am absolutely in love with. I have my phone, I have my speakers, and I have my mother because I'm playing from YouTube that I absolutely love. I could have different expressions depending on my mood. I think I'm in a slow worship kind of mood, but since we're in the kitchen and we're doing a video, hey, let's put some spirit into it. So it's a song called Warm Embrace by Called Out Music. It just came out this week. Yeah, 5 days ago. On Sunday actually, on Saturday. I love the song. I love Called Out Music as an artist. Every song he brings out I like. And I came across this song. So tomatoes done, nicely washed and chopped up, ready for blending. But it's time for pepper, and pepper is a mixture of atarodo, tatashe, and shombo. Now, because it's pepper, I wear gloves to do this because atarodo just it can burn the hands. You finish it and you think that you're going to put your hand inside. I mean, literally pepper. So let's get to sorting that out. That beautiful music in the background. So I have this app called TRIBL, Tribal. I think that's how it's called. Let me introduce the volume. It is my best app for just flowing in the Holy Ghost. Like, there's a free version and there's a paid version. Paid to support what they're doing. So they're making all sorts of music accessible to us. Songs by Maverick Music, songs by United Pursuit, songs by, I mean, all the contemporary artists of today that you can think about. And you just have the app. Once you download the app, you can just be streaming music, songs by Upper Room. Oh my god, I love Upper Room. And it's amazing, it's amazing. You guys need to check out Tribal app. So that's what's playing, my lovely music in the background. Let me just say, I think that one of the most powerful things that you can do as someone who wants to store positive things in your subconscious, let me just reduce the volume of this, that when you're doing activities like this, like random, you're in the kitchen, you're a guy, you're washing your car, I don't know, whatever random activities you're doing, create the environment that you want, because these things are so powerful. It might seem like music is just playing in the background or something, but it's entering somewhere deep within you that is creating something deep inside your subconscious. So I'm very intentional. I try to be very intentional to create my environment. If I'm doing a random task that I'm just like, okay, I'm just here, I'm just doing this. I'm like, what can you put? You put a message. There's sometimes I'm vacation, I'm listening to messages. Do I listen to a message? Do I listen to music? But I never allow, except I also want to, as an act of intentionality, and I feel like I just need quiet space, then I create quiet space. But if I don't feel like I need quiet space, then I create something and I surround myself with the kind of environment that I need, because those things are so powerful. So don't just leave and go with the flow. I mean, in the same way, you can swear that you don't know certain songs, you've never bought the album, you've never tried to listen to it, but somehow you know the lyrics. Why? Because maybe you randomly went to that salon, randomly went to a mall, the music was playing today, playing tomorrow, it was entering your mind, you didn't realize. But then what happens is one day you're somewhere and the song is playing and you just find yourself muttering the words and you're like, where did that come from? It's entered you. So I believe that we need to be very intentional in creating our environment. It is such a powerful thing. Yeah, just thought to share that. So let's go back to our music. This song is called Thank You. Oh my God, beautiful. Maybe I'll actually put a clip of the video on YouTube, from YouTube here. It's a beautiful song. We just want to thank you. We're so grateful. And it's an app, so it just keeps on playing all sorts of songs from all sorts of artists. Like I said, create your environment. I think that on that note, we have come to the very end of today. I need to get out of this kitchen. I am hot. I am done. And I want to thank you for watching this vlog. I hope that in the midst of everything that has been said, you have received something that has touched your heart. Hopefully, I know that I just sort of rambled through things. But I think the most important thing for me is just take life one day at a time in this season and maintain your peace. Anything that can help you to maintain your peace is very important. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, I just remembered, I'm not sure I introduced myself at the beginning. My name is Toyin. I am a vlogger from Lagos, Nigeria, and on these vlogs I just talk about my perspective on life and living, and once in a while like this, share my everyday life with you. So if you've enjoyed this, please go and watch other videos that I've done. Subscribe to my channel. Enjoy the rest of the day, the rest of the week, and the rest of the season. Indeed, this too shall pass, and this soon shall pass. Stay safe, stay sanitized, maintain social distancing. Don't go out if you don't need to. And you're covered by the blood of Jesus. God bless you.